Let's look at an example of starting the initial massing. If you want to paint a self-portrait, decide where you want your face to be divided between light and local shadow. As you turn your head towards the light, notice how the pattern of light and shadow changes. Remember that you must be thinking of a tonal contrast like this one to establish the structure of your painting. Now, observe how drawing and painting are combined in the same action to achieve lines and masses. Using a large number 8 or 9 brush and a dark neutral color such as burnt umber mixed with ultramarine blue and a bit of medium, we seek to establish the overall shape of the design. You must forget about the details and think abstractly. Remember that you must squint your eyes every time you want to reduce the image to simple masses in terms of dark and light values. This is very important. Decide on the size and location of your head on the canvas, considering the space around the head, the background. Divide the face into two simple dark and light masses according to the light shining on the face. For now, leave the light parts unpainted. Don't be fooled by the casual look of this initial massing. Don't confuse it with a detailed drawing. At this stage, what is sought is a certain design and proportion in the appropriate place on the canvas. Massing the parts of your face in shadow without much attention to the value changes within these shadows. Avoid equal distribution of light and shadow. Simplify and average all these dark values into a single dark or medium dark value. Keep this layer of paint very thin because in the next stage you will apply another layer with more color and less medium. It is common to see the art student fall short from how dark to make the shadow masses. Remember that in the scale of values, these areas will be the darkest in the whole painting, so you should not make them too light. Make these dark masses with loose brush strokes and no details, but as exact as possible. You should start with the larger shapes first because if the proportions of these are right, the smaller shapes will fall into the right place very easily.